Hi, my name is Kathleen and I am from Tampa, Florida. I am 61 years old and I work as a marketing analyst. I was in the military. I was having problems walking and also I couldn't make a stride to walk as well as even trying to run. And I was getting ready for a deployment, and part of the deployment was being able to pass the physical fitness test, which included running. And I couldn't make the stride to do the run. And I kept falling down. And I was very scared and saw a bunch of different type of doctors, and all they wanted to do was give me pain pills. And after probably about 2 years, I had to get out of the military because I couldn't deploy. But in the 2-year span, I finally found a doctor out of Miami, Florida, and he was well renowned in the field of MS, and he diagnosed me, and it was doing a spinal tap. And I spent 2 weeks in the hospital. I was on steroids for about 10 days. And I saw a bunch of other people that worked in the hospital, a psychiatrist, a social worker, just to get, knowledge is power. So I learned a lot when I was there. Well, the way I found out about stem cells was probably 10 years after I was diagnosed, because I did go on traditional medicine. And in the United States, it just wasn't working. I just felt like I was declining, and it was scaring me. So I started doing my own research. When I was on Facebook, I looked up MS, and I know not everything you read on Facebook is true, but I found this group of women that have MS, and they kept talking about how they went to the Stem Cell Institute in Panama. So I wrote to them each individually, and they were very forthcoming. They said, yes, you can call me or I'll call you, and had, very in-depth conversations. So I decided that I was going to pack a bag and come to Panama. And I did. And I came by myself. My best part of this experience is the actual changes that I feel when I'm still here at the clinic. I can feel my fingertips and my toes. I normally have tingles in my fingers. It's hard for me to type. Walking is difficult because I can't feel my feet, and it just gets better. It just gets better. I walk with a cane. I leave here, I still use my cane for safety purposes, but I can walk. My balance is better, my gait is better. I have problems with my feet where they go out like a clown, and they start coming back to where I'm walking heel to toe like a normal person would walk. I have more energy, like I want to go home and clean out that closet that hasn't been cleaned out for a long time. And I go back to the gym, and I'm, very faithful to exercise and just keep up and stay positive. I personally feel like I'm healed, and I know I'm not. I know this is not a healing thing, but I feel that way, and I feel I can go back and I can conquer that laundry and clean out that closet and maybe plant some plants in my yard and do things like that. My first appointment coming to Panama was very seamless. It was easy. All my expectations were met. They met me at the airport. At this point, I was in pretty bad shape. So I requested a wheelchair service. They met me right at the plane. As you stepped off the plane, they were there. But when I got to the hotel, there was a package with my name on it. It had my schedule, it had some instructions, emergency phone numbers, everything I needed. The most, I have to say, that stuck out to me over my 6 visits, it's only gotten better. Everyone wants to help everyone. It's just wonderful. And you also meet a lot of people too, which is nice. And I've stayed in touch with a lot of people over the years. As far as my friends and family, as far as their reaction, before I came here, they were very worried. They were skeptical, but when I got back, they were just blown away. They were shocked at everything. Just my energy level. I was walking a lot faster. I was more agile. Like I could put my foot up, I could cross my legs, I could tie my shoes. I didn't have to pick up my leg. Oh, I can go on and on. It's just, they believe in it. I mean, they absolutely believe in it. And even my doctor, my neurologist back in Tampa. He couldn't believe it, because as you know, we do tests in the United States, and you're measured on these tests, and my numbers were like cut in half, and him seeing me walk without my cane, it's just a great feeling. What I would say to someone who is considering getting stem cells: 1, get them in Panama. 2, I would say go for it. No matter what anybody tells you, anyone who doubts this procedure, I have done this 6 times, and every time I've only gotten better and better. I can't be more grateful to everything that has happened to me.